Hey everybody, this is Kurt with So Many Activities with Kurt and Tanya. Welcome back. 2022, new year, and it is soup weather. At least it should be. We're in Texas, it's a little warm. So we're going to continue our soup series, and the next soup that we're going to do is potato soup, hearty potato soup with bacon. Why? Because everything is better with bacon. All right, we have 5 pounds worth of potatoes, 2 cups of heavy cream, 2 large diced onions, 2 boxes of low sodium chicken broth. If you don't want any sodium, they have no sodium. If you want regular, they have a regular. We have a pack of irregularly sliced bacon because it's cheaper and we don't need anything to be, perfect. We have 1 bunch of diced green ends of the onion. We have 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of seasoned salt, 1 teaspoon of ground pepper, and a tablespoon and a half of minced garlic. We have 1 chicken bouillon cube and 4 cups of water. So these are pretty much the only ingredients that we're going to need for a very hearty, tasty meal during the wintertime. So we're going to go ahead and start the potatoes. We're going to go ahead and turn on our burner. We're going to add our 4 cups of water. Our 1 bouillon cube, and I just committed the cardinal sin. I didn't unwrap this before the video, so sorry. We'll just go ahead and drop this in. 2 boxes of the chicken broth. And again, like we're going to do we did in our last video, we're going to go ahead and run down the pricing on each item that we used for the ingredients, how many servings for the cost of each serving that we're making, so you get a cost breakdown of how much everything is going to cost. With the economy the way it's going, you got to save every dime you can. And this will give you a good idea. This soup, even with the cream, it saves very well. I've made this many times and frozen it for later on. They say the serving size is about a cup to a cup and a half. I tend to agree with the cup and a half because no one eats just a cup. So we're going to go ahead and continue this. Start the video back up once everything starts boiling. And we'll start the bacon and the onion momentarily. Thank you. Okay, we're just heating up our cast iron pan here. We're going to go ahead and throw in our diced up bacon. And we're going to get it all nice and crispy, crunchy bacon. And once we get everything browned up and nice and crispy, we'll go ahead and kick this video back on for you. Okay, it's at this point right here that I go ahead and add the onions. I personally don't drain out any of the bacon grease. It's a large pot of soup, so I just go ahead and add it all in. Onions and everything will soak that all up. If you want to be more health conscious, go ahead and drain out the bacon grease. And again, the onions will start taking on the color of the bacon, start to caramelize, sweeten everything up, and get that nice homemade flavor. Okay, our potatoes are finally fork tender. What I did is I removed 4 cups of broth, about half the potatoes that we cooked up. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rest of the broth and the potatoes that we just got done cooking, and we're going to blend them up. This is going to release the starches and make the soup thicker. Starting to thicken this point, we can start adding our other ingredients. Oops, here we go. There's the garlic, the onion powder, the pepper, seasoned salt. We don't want to add the bacon or the onion in yet because we're still kind of blending everything together. Okay. So we got done with that. Took the broth out because we might not need it. Okay. Gonna add our potatoes back in. Add in our bacon and onion mixture. And stir this up. Okay. I'm going to start stirring in our cream. I want to season this to taste afterwards. I like my stuff a little bit spicy, so I add red pepper flakes to almost everything. This will start to thicken up. This is always better the next day. The flavors are much more intense and it just tastes a lot better. So if at all possible, make this a day ahead. Let it sit overnight and heat it back up the next day. This recipe and the soup recipe that we did prior to this, it's always better if you have like some French bread or something with some butter. It's just dip it in, but as you can tell, it's starting to thicken up. I've actually used celery and diced up carrots. You know, whatever your liking is, you know, just make it your own. Okay, so once we get ready to serve up, we throw a couple of green onion bits in, kind of livens everything up, and maybe even a couple of shreds of cheddar cheese on top. Save some bacon bits for later, garnish on top, you know, whatever you like to do. This is just a basic recipe, make it your own. In the comments, if you try and make this, you know, send me how yours turned out, or if you tried this recipe and you like it, let me know. Okay, so I'm not gonna make Tanya get in front of the camera this time. I'll go ahead and I'll dish up and test out and let you know what I think. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and dish this up. Get a ladle here. Again, we will put, you know, how much it costs per serving. That's one ladle, that's not gonna be enough, but it's gonna be enough for testing. Okay. I did take out 4 cups of chicken broth. We are not throwing that out. We'll use that as a base for something else. We try not to throw anything out. So let's see. That's good. I don't know what else you expect me to say. It's just good. I would like red pepper flakes in it, but cold day, nice hearty meal with bacon. And with bacon, what is it? Hey, you can't go wrong. So thanks again for watching. Have a happy, safe, and very blessed New Year. Thank you for watching.